Strange Facts You Never Knew Part 1. This is the Great Pyramid of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza, also called the Pyramid of Khufu, is the oldest and largest of the three pyramids. Construction of the Great Pyramid employed an estimated 20,000 to 30,000 workers over a span of around 20 years. The precise methods used to transport and lift the massive stone blocks remain a subject of debate and are not fully understood. The Great Pyramid's alignment is incredibly accurate, with its sides facing the four cardinal points of the compass. Inside the Great Pyramid, the mysterious Queen's Chamber shaft has puzzled researchers for centuries. The Great Pyramid was originally covered in polished limestone casing stones, which were later removed and repurposed. The Great Pyramid held the title of the world's tallest man-made structure until the construction of the Eiffel Tower in 1889. Strange Facts You Never Knew, Part 2. Polar bears. Unlike other bears, polar bears have black skin, which helps them absorb and retain heat from the sun. Their fur appears white but is actually translucent and hollow, providing insulation and buoyancy while swimming. Polar bears are the largest land predators on Earth. Adult males can weigh up to 1,500 pounds, 680 kilograms, and stand about 10 feet, 3 meters tall, when on their hind legs. They are excellent swimmers and can swim for long distances, reaching speeds of up to 6 miles per hour, 9.7 kilometers per hour. They use their front paws as paddles and their hind legs to steer. Despite their size, polar bears are incredibly agile and can jump and climb. They are known to leap between ice floes and are strong enough to break through ice to hunt for seals. Strange Facts You Never Knew. Part 3. Eye of the Sahara Desert. The Eye of the Sahara Desert, also known as the Richat structure, are a distinctive circular feature located in the Sahara Desert of Mauritania in northwest Africa. Its circular shape resembles that of a bullseye or an eye when viewed from above. The structure has a diameter of approximately 40 kilometers, 25 miles, and can be easily spotted from space. Initially, the Richat structure was thought to be an impact crater caused by a meteorite impact. However, it is now understood to be a geological formation created by natural processes. When viewed from above, the Eye of Sahara Desert are a colossal geological structure with concentric elliptical rings formed 300 million years ago. It resulted from erosion during the late Paleozoic to Middle Ordovician periods, and it have always been a mystery to scientists. Strange Facts You Never Knew. Part 4. What happens when swallowed by a whale? When swallowed by a whale, the chances of survival are very low. Whales are large creatures on Earth, and the remarkable thing is that they have a throat large enough to swallow humans. If, by some extraordinary circumstance, you were to be swallowed by a whale, you would find themselves in the whale's stomach. The stomach is a highly acidic environment designed to break down and digest food, primarily consisting of a mixture of stomach acids and partially digested prey. The lack of air, high acidity, and the absence of an escape route would likely result in suffocation and the inability to survive. It's important to note that these situations are highly improbable, and encounters between humans and whales usually occur at the water's surface, where whales feed on small marine organisms like plankton and fish. Strange Facts You Never Knew. Part 5. In 1956, a 15-year-old girl named Tina Ford discovered this fossil in the Charnwood Forest and reported it to her geography teacher. However, her teacher believed that the rocks in the Charnwood Forest were too old to contain fossils. A year later, a student named Roger Mason brought the specimen to scientists, and it began to attract a lot of attention. Its name is Charnia. It dates back approximately 544 million years. Charnia is believed to be one of the oldest life forms, with an age older than the Cambrian period. The Charnia fossil can reach impressive sizes. The largest recorded specimens from Newfoundland measure up to 2 meters in length. The strange thing is that Charnia does not resemble a plant at all because it lived deep beneath the ocean floor, where light is too weak for photosynthesis. This is why Charnia has always been a topic of debate among researchers. Strange Facts You Never Knew, Part 6. This giant monster used to be a constant obsession with the British in the early years of World War I, with surprise bombardments. It is likened to the Sky Monster, with a length of more than 152 meters, but it can move at a maximum speed of 145 kilometers per hour. In addition, it can also carry about 2 tons of bombs and reach a ceiling of nearly 5 kilometers, far beyond the range of most aircraft at the time. However, it faces challenges such as being vulnerable to weather conditions and being an easy target for anti-aircraft artillery and fighter aircraft. It played an important role in the early stages of strategic bombing, but eventually became obsolete and ended in the Hindenburg disaster of 1937. Despite their decline, the German airships represented the greatest advance in World War I aviation technology in world history. Strange Facts You Never Knew, Part 7. The brain is the weirdest organ in the human body. It consumes 20% of the body's energy. It contains around 100 billion neurons and can generate up to 50,000 thoughts per day. Despite weighing just 3 pounds, it has a folded surface area of 2.5 square feet. The brain communicates at speeds of up to 268 miles per hour through neurons. Surprisingly, the brain itself cannot feel pain as it lacks pain receptors. It continues to develop and adapt throughout life, and it can store information equivalent to 2.5 petabytes. The brain can produce its own electricity in the form of brain waves, reflecting different mental states. It can also create illusions and deceive itself. These strange things, undeniably, the brain is the most complex and weird organ in the human body. Strange Facts You Never Knew, Part 8. Many people think that football originated in England. However, in fact, it actually originated in ancient China under the name Kuju. Originally a military fitness exercise, it spread to Japan, Rome, and Greece, then flourished in the 19th century. In 1824, Scotland's The Football Club emerged as the first football club. In the 1850s, amateur teams began to form, including Sheffield FC, the oldest club in the world still in existence. Until May 1904, the international governing body for football, FIFA, was established in Paris, marking an important milestone in the history of football. By 2008, FIFA had more than 200 countries and territories represented as members. Today, football has moved to a more professional level, with millions of people watching a match live and billions watching it on television. Strange Facts You Never Knew, Part 9. The ocean may fear us more than we fear it. The truth is that there was once 20 million tons of gold dissolved in seawater, enough to provide each person on Earth with more than 4 kilograms of gold. The widest part of the Pacific Ocean reaches 19,800 kilometers, stretching from Indonesia to Colombia. The Mariana Trench is the deepest point in the ocean. Imagine an airplane as a small dot in the sky at an altitude of 11,000 meters. Likewise, a ship above the Mariana Trench appears only as a speck when viewed from below. Sadly, even these depths face human impact as more than 8 million tons of plastic waste dumps into the oceans every year. That means a truckload of plastic waste ends up in the ocean every minute. 90% of this trash will go swimming. And according to calculations, by 2050, the ocean will own more plastic waste than the number of fish in the ocean. Strange Facts You Never Knew, Part 10. Did you know that hot water can freeze faster than cold water? Indeed, it is called the Mpemba effect. However, scientists are still trying to unravel this mystery without a solution. Not only that, water is also the only substance on Earth that exists naturally in all 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. And yet in space, water forms a sphere due to its surface tension, and hovering in the air as if flying. Water covers about 71% of the Earth's surface, making it the most abundant compound on our planet. And it is also the lifeblood of our green world. What's more interesting is that the surface tension of water allows some insects, such as water spiders, to walk on its surface without sinking. And finally, water is also an important substance to have first in our search for life in the vast universe.